Hi guys, I'm Bhanu Prakash Reddy Pechenki, and I just now came back home after watching Shamshera. You're watching what we watch? Yeah, let's dive in. Yeah, the film, the story of Shamshera is about Bali, the son of a famous dacoit Shamshera himself, and the total story revolves around him and what happened in the situation. And it was kind of the story revolves around late 1800s and the story of Bali, the son of Shamshera himself. And yeah, I was watching the film. I went and watched the film, and to be honest, in my whole overall experience was okay. It was good. It is a one-time watch. I felt because there are many good positive things and some negative things also for the film to be had. Say some positive things which I felt watching this film. The thing is, the major plus point of this film is Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt was fantastic in this film because the villain himself had created a very great world in order to feel this is authentic and real. I felt it was really good in that aspect. And some the world building itself is good. It's not great, I have to say. It is good. There are issues with the world, but the production details and also the sets and the scale itself, which they promised, they really pulled it out, in my opinion. I felt it. And the pacing in the first half overall was really good. That is, it's not outstanding, it's not fantastic, it is really good. The pacing, the backstory, the continuation of it, and the emotion really worked in the first half, in my opinion. And the scale, as I said, really had that kind of situation. And the music also, the background music, apart from the songs, everything, uh, the first half was ultimately very good, and some action sequences were also really good. Those are the positive aspects, to be honest. Sanjay Dutt was fantastic. Without Sanjay Dutt, this film would have been very flat. That was my opinion. And some minor okay moments were Ranbir Kapoor playing two roles in this film as Shamshera and Bali, as the father and the son himself. And I felt it was kind of hit or miss. It's not like yeah, Ranbir Kapoor is a very great actor. He is a very great actor. But the character of Shamshera and Bali himself needed that gravitas. He, although he's a great actor, the character himself needed a gravitas to hold. If you watch Bahubali, Prabhas in Bahubali, or even Agnipath, the previous Karan Malhotra's film, uh, you can see the gravitas which Hrithik Roshan carries. And also have to say, this film follows the same template as Agnipath. There are many situations, father situation, what happens, the revenge happens and everything. That was same as Agnipath. They played a very safe move in the narrative, is in a way. And the CG in some situations really felt okay. Yes, I can really say, yeah, that is a green screen and that is CG. And the horse riding also felt very clunky. It really had situations and many references for, if we watched a lot of films before this film, and there were many references and also many inspirations which they've taken. They were literally, you can easily see, be it a Mad Max Fury Road, be it a KGF Part 2, be it Bahubali, the references before, the father and son and everything, they really took from them. And some more positive aspects, I have to say, Saurabh Shukla was really good in this film. So the character he was playing, it had really, he had good dialogues, and he had some meat to chew on, I have to say. I have to go to the negative aspects of the film, to be honest. One is Vani Kapoor. This is, having many issues, I have to say, from Vani Kapoor. She reminded me a lot of Katrina Kaif in Touch of Hindustan. not much in the first half to do, and not much in the second half to do. Although the character goes into a transition herself, but it really did not pay off as much. And some scenes, there will be some shots in the second half with the baby. This is not a spoiler, but there are some scenes with the baby, and those scenes were shot terribly. Those scenes were, they could have easily used a doll or something like that. They could not. They didn't, and it really felt. It took me away from the film. That I felt, and uh, reminded me a lot of other films, to be honest. That, and one other thing, it was like English people talking Hindi. We had the similar issue in terms of Hindustan. I When in the first half, when the English officer speaking English, and the Hindi subtitles were coming on, I felt, yeah, this is a very good improvement. But the story goes on, the English characters speaking in Hindi with Shuddh Hindi, not even, they're trying in having a khichdi of sorts or something like that, which we had issue in the past films also. It was not improved in this film also, I felt. Although the English actors, the English characters which were in this film really are not that, cruel or barbaric as we thought. As always, you see an English or a British officer who were portrayed very cruel, even in Triple R, even in Thugs of Hindustan, another Mangal Pandey or something like that. This film gives some sort of soft side for the English characters, I felt. Not that much, but it really, they did good, to be honest. That was. And I have to say, this is an Agnipath 2.0. I felt it. Ranbir Kapoor really had a lot. He worked really hard for this film, but the director failed to bring that gravitas to the character itself. For Ranbir Kapoor, I felt, if this character was done by Hrithik Roshan, it would have been an entirely different scenario. I have to say, Hrithik Roshan would have been 100% perfect fit for this role. But yeah, that was the situation. And overall, I feel it's a good watch. But I just came back, like traveling 50 kilometers to watch this film in rain. Is that worth it? I felt, no, it's not. If you have, enough interest to watch this film, and there's a theater playing Shamshera nearby you, and you have enough interest to watch this film, go ahead right now. And this is a one-time watch, in my opinion. The first half really had me going, yeah, they could have done a lot better. The second half really dragged on. I can't say dragged on. They went too extreme, to be honest, in some ways. Yeah, that is what I felt. Yeah, guys, this is Shamshera review, and this is what I felt with the film. This is a one-time watch, in my opinion. What do you think? Did you watch the film? Did you not? What are your thoughts? Are you planning to watch it? You just let me know in the comments below. And this is Banu Prakash Reddy Bejinki signing off. Thank you.